Coming to your source with some gameplay of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And you may be thinking, yo, man, no, I can't talk like that. Where's my Battlefield Hardline impressions video? And honestly, I don't know if I should make one because I thought the beta was gonna last much longer. I thought it would be like a 2-week thing. And I wanted to play it more and more before I actually made my commentary. And you know, I was logging on to play a little bit more yesterday, and I found out, well, the what's it called? The beta has already expired. So you know, I haven't really gotten much time to play with it. I played with it, you know, a total of probably under 2 hours, maybe even under an hour and a half. Because I don't know, I didn't find it that fun or anything. So I don't really know if I should do an impressions video or not, because you know it's still a little while away. I don't have, you know, pretty much any footage remaining of it. All of it I sort of edited out in my first video that I put out for Battlefield Hardline. So I'm sort of like screwed now. Instead, I'm gonna give you guys this video. And this video, oh my god, man, I'm so late to making videos like these. It's, you know, it's been out for like pretty much a couple days now. But the news is that Spider-Man has finally been cast in, well, not cast, he's been put into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which means, you know, obviously he's not going to be in Avengers Age of Ultron, because that movie's, you know, just like 3 months away, and there's no way they're going to put Spider-Man and rewrite the whole story and stuff like that into there. But, you know, Spider-Man is now, you know, going to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so he'll be part of, you know, movies like Captain America and the next Avengers and stuff like that, which is really great, because, you know, I really don't like what Sony did with Spider-Man. Honestly, Sony, if you're watching this, just give it up, man. You haven't made a good Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2 in 2004. I don't really know if you have, you know, not, I mean, of course you have the right to make another one, but I don't know if you have the skills to make a proper Spider-Man movie anymore. You just don't know what to do, because I feel like with Sony, what they do is they don't know how to do it justice. What they do is, from pretty much all the movies that I have problems with, they either put too much into the story and, you know, not have it focus on Spider-Man, or, you know, put it so that Spider-Man is either like, you don't really care about him too much. Like in Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 2, definitely, you know, like they put in so much into it. They put in his relationship with his girlfriend, and the thing going on with Harry Osborn, and yada yada yada, and all these other things that you cared very little about Spider-Man. And then, you know, the actual scenes with Spider-Man were sort of like, they weren't that great, and you know, the action was a little bit, and it wasn't that great either. So, you know, that was a big flaw I had with those movies, I guess. The Amazing Spider-Man, it was a little bit like the Spider-Man 2. It didn't have such a great tone. It was a little bit boring too at sometimes. Honestly, I think Spider-Man 2 is like the best Spider-Man movie of all time. It's one of the best superhero movies of all time too. It's a really good movie. I just don't think Sony has it in it to make it like this. I mean, it's almost been 11 years since Spider-Man 2 has come out, and they haven't really done much great since that time. So honestly, I think it would be best if Sony just gave control to Marvel, because it seems like even though Marvel, you know, doesn't make the best movies of all the time, it feels like even though they sort of slack off on like some movies, like especially Iron Man 3, I didn't think was so great. I thought it was decent. It wasn't just, you know, one of the better Marvel movies. Neither was Thor: The Dark World, but those two movies, for example, were still a fun time to watch. You know, they're still entertaining. They still made a lot of money at the box office, so obviously they're successful. So, you know, yeah, I would love if Marvel could at least treat it like that, and of course they will, because Spider-Man is probably the biggest name in Marvel. I mean, of course now Avengers has almost taken that throne, but I think overall, if you think of like a #1 sort of superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or even maybe even all time, I'd probably say that Spider-Man is that guy. And you know, I've grown up with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like my all-time hero. Hell, I even have like Spider-Man like blankets and like pillows and stuff, because I love Spider-Man so much. So you know, I've really been sort of disappointed with Sony, and I'm really glad that Marvel knows, you know, what they're doing, that to take it back and take it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That being said, I don't know why Quicksilver is in Avengers Age of Ultron. You know, he was in the trailer. I'm like, dude, this guy's from X-Men. What the hell is he doing? Because in X-Men is a future X-Men is a future past, which is set in 1973. You know, he's a little kid and all, and so I'm not really sure if he's gonna be like 60 years old or whatever for Avengers Age of Ultron, because I think Ultron is set a little bit in the near future or like present day, which would still mean that he's about, 50, 60-ish. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. Maybe it's not completely related to the X-Men universe at all, and they just brought him in because they're like, what the heck, might as well. So yeah, that'd be cool to see how they do that. I still don't think they should have brought in Quicksilver as opposed to some other characters. Like I really would have loved to see Ant-Man, who is the actual guy who created Ultron, and now that they have an Ant-Man movie, it just sort of feels like, wait, what are you doing? So that's definitely one thing. But yeah, I love what Marvel's been doing for the past couple of years. They've been one of the best studios pretty much of all time for superheroes. So I would just say keep it up. They've been doing a fantastic job. Some other additions I may add are like for the, I believe it's called Avengers Age of Ultron, like Infinity War or something like that, which sounds pretty epic. What I would love to do is to have I saw a trailer for this the other day. It would be so cool if there was a Marvel versus DC movie. You would have everyone. I mean everyone. Ghost Rider, X-Men, Spiderman, the guys from Avengers, which is basically also Spider-Man now, a Fantastic Four, all those other guys from Marvel Cinematic Universe versus like the Justice League and Green Arrow and all those guys. It would just be such an epic movie, and I honestly that would sell so much. So that's an incentive to make it right there. So I'm really glad what Sony did with letting Spider-Man go, at least a portion of it. I mean, they still own Spider-Man, which I'm a little bit depressed about because I'm not a huge fan of Sony movies. They don't normally turn out that great. Like I said, Spider-Man 2 was great, but that was 11 years ago. So I really want to see some change. But anyway, changes on the way, and it's already here a little bit, and it's getting pretty good. So anyway, if you like the commentary and you are excited for Spider-Man, then please leave me a comment or subscribe, because I am just that beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, there's my face. Oh, my face. Okay. I'm gonna go rub my very nice shaved face, and you can go check out my channel and subscribe and give me money. See you guys.